example, there are 3 types of weapons. Kinetics, which are bullets, beams, energy, and then missiles, which are explosives. And then it has 3 types of defenses. For example, all basic ships that you start with are using kinetic weaponry, but it doesn't have a lot of it on it. And then, same thing with the Scout. The Scout has a small amount of kinetic weapon. Defense. Each defense type counters a weapon type. For example, deflect works good against kinetics, while it doesn't really work well against beam and missiles. Same thing with flak. Flak doesn't really go good against beam and kinetics. It only really does good against missiles. But shield kinds of work. It does a lot to defense against beam technology, and it can sort of defense, but once again, it's only really good for beam. Now, next week is winter, the start of winter break, which is pretty awesome. And now that this is done, I'm going to convert any production I have to make science. That way I can research things faster. Now, because it's winter break, I'm going to be making more videos. That way you guys can enjoy it. And it'll be good for you guys. Alright, so we've got a pretty good contract so far. It's small, but we only want to take the depends. Now if I set it to, here are all the options I can do with it. I can set it to defense, which prevents any ship from leaving the system they're in. I can set it to attack, I can invade, or I can just set it to explore, which you can't really explore much. Now, I'm going to have to build a lot of ships around here. Like, I'm going to have to keep a lot of ships here, because if they try to invade here, they're going to get to here, and then my ships will basically just have to defend them here. Because as long as they are preventing them from leaving, they can't really go anywhere else. Not to mention, it's the capital system. It's probably important to protect that. So now I can colonize somewhere else here, so I'm going to set that to colonize it. And my thing's already on the way there. So I'm going to go and get this, HE batteries, which will unlock laser weapons and shields. That way I can get a better military. It was very good. So now I can go on, and now I'm going to go back and grab this, which will allow me to go through wormholes. Alright, so I can now colonize this system. Once again, freelance industry. And you get random. Score doesn't really matter unless you have like score victory set on, which some people do that. I don't really like to do that because then I could go the whole game without meeting someone and they just win the game, and it just gets boring sometimes. Alright, in 3 more turns we can send a ship out there to see what else is out there. Maybe meet some other people. Kill them. Okay. We're doing good. I can't do anything. set that to food. Alright. We got a lot of asteroid belts in our home system. Now, basically, when we first start fighting people, combat will basically be two ships just shooting at each other. And the higher the tech goes, which is like around the mid of the game, is when you'll start seeing people use carriers, fighters and bombers, which are very good at destroying other ships. So now that we got that, we're gonna grab N-Way Fusion. It'll just basically give us resource and a new building to build. Alright. We already have a planet that we can go out here and colonize. It's very good. So here I'm gonna take that off and I'm gonna build a colony ship. And then I'm just gonna have this to fund this system. Now I believe this is the center of the galaxy, which might... The only problem... There's only like one or two problems with claiming, like, colonizing the center of the galaxy. And it's the fact that everyone's going to try and take the center of the galaxy. And we've already met someone. Alright, so we've met the Alright, they already knew where we were. Now, the reason why it's listed as hostile as an enemy fleet is because we have no peace treaty with them. We are currently sort of killing. But that doesn't really matter. That's pretty easy to fight. Alright. Maybe I'll show you how space combat works. Alright, so I'm gonna take this off and I will build heavy isotope refinery, which will give me more production, and then I'm going to build this, which will give me more food. Alright, so our ship's now done. And then I'm going to send this fleet out real fast. Alright, so I'll take this off for now. Grab those two. So both are heading out. If there is a enemy fleet. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the combat system. In the settings, there's a time limit set. I have it set to off, so that way I don't have to not realize I'm getting attacked and then end up losing a battle that could be very critical. Here's the military power ratio. As you can see, I have a lot more since these are actual fighters, while this is just a scout. So here are the types of fighting. I can't see what theirs are, or else I would be able to counter them. So long range, I'm going to go with kinetics. I'm going to go with offense, because it boosts my kinetic damage. And now that that's done, now that I've set it to all of them, I'm just going to hit auto. That way I don't have to watch it. Ordinarily I would probably watch it, but we'll save that for like a very cool battle. Much larger one, that way it just doesn't look boring. Alright. Now all my systems are really kind of doing something. The game is going to start picking up fast. Alright. That's done. Next turn we're getting another tech. And their ships have returned. More or less. Okay, so now that I have this system secure, this fleet's gonna go back and continue exploring. Alright, now here's a planet type we haven't seen before. Large ocean. Just an ocean. And I'm gonna sort of defend that system. Don't really got anything else to do. Okay. Now I'm gonna click that, and it will auto-research to that. This will allow me to make peace with people, so I don't have a constant state of war. which can be bad, very, very much so. Alright. I got a building I can build. I'm gonna build it. This will basically just increase the range of my influence. And influence basically says, for example, if my sphere of influence was over this uncolonized system, only I can colonize it because it's in my range. I don't know how this is done. And okay, this is bad. As you can see, we are already under heavy siege. So this would be bad. This would be a bad time to fight, so I'm just gonna hit retreat. Retreat means my fleet's gonna get away, but it might take damage. Now what they've done there is they've blockaded the system, and now they've invaded it. But because they have no invasion points, meaning they have no artillery, they have no siege weapons, they're not gonna be able to take it. Once that's done, I'm gonna build some more defenders. Now it's time for me to actually build my own ship. Here's the tectonic, the ship we have not yet built. Here's how much stuff it can actually carry. Here are things like troops, fighters, and bombers, and here's other abilities. Now, for weapons, this is how much tonnage it takes up, and this is how much military power it's going to give back. So I'm going to give 5 beam weapons on long range, and then for melee I'm going to give 5 of those, to that, and don't believe I can add anything else. Actually, let's take one of these back, and there we go. So I'm just going to call this ship a frigate. There we go, we got our new frigate, and it will take 2 turns to produce, so I'm going to produce